So the last time we caught up with the Tuah girl, she was trying to salvage her final seconds of her 15 minutes of fame, attempting to explain the crypto scandal that she found herself wrapped up in by basically saying, "Oh, how was I supposed to know? I'm just a dumb little girl."
And I finally get to tell my side of the story that I've been holding on to. I don't know, it was very stressful because I couldn't get my point across and I had to just sit there and let people call me a scammer, a crook.
You got paid for promoting it, or?
Just promoting it and putting all the work into it, like the videos and stuff that I'd do for him to post. That's what I got paid for. You're like, what does that mean? I was like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just kind of sucks. There's people out here that hate me for promoting a coin. It's like Paris Hilton. I mean, she's got cooking stuff out, like cooking appliances. She didn't sit there and take the time to make them. She's just the face of it.
Yeah.
Those are hers, you know?
So that's pretty much like you with the crypto coin.
Yeah, I was just a spokesperson for it. I mean...
Now since that moment, her YouTube channel has literally become a barren wasteland. And now most of her online activity was happening over on Instagram, where she is consistently crying about the continual backlash from her hot coin scam.
How do you sleep at night knowing people don't like you?
With no underwear in case they want to kiss my ass.
That was rude. That was pretty fucking rude.
And recently I was personally brought back into Hawkmania, all because of this tweet that went viral. The Tuah girl is currently streaming to 9 people. So then I pulled up on her
no, she looked like us, nigga. Streaming to 9 people, that look like us right now. Like, hey, yo.
Channel to see what this live stream was all about, and essentially it is just her sitting and playing games poorly, with no one writing in the chat besides simps.
I hope I'm... Oh, you motherfucker. I just got RKO'd. Whee! Oh! 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 They fucked me up. Run! Run!
Nah, she's hit.
Oh! Let me get a gun first. Fuck! Yeah, he was nasty. I don't know who the fuck just shot me, but he was cold. He was damn
terrible.
good. If you were a gun, where would you be? Nobody. Nar! Yo, I can't catch a fucking break. Oh, shit! Who in the fuck?
Now it's honestly no surprise that this stream is not very good, as she recently went on a podcast where she announced the launch of her streaming career.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm gonna say it. If I don't like it, that's too bad. So I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. I think the 29th or the 30th.
And honestly, I'm not really sure why she thought this was such like a groundbreaking announcement that someone on her team would be mad if she leaked it. Because she also admits here that she herself knows next to nothing about streaming and how it all works. It really seems like she just knows that you can make a lot of money doing it, which was the same problem that she had with the crypto scheme.
Okay, so what is Twitch?
It's like where you live stream. Like you play games and you live stream.
People make so much money live streaming. It's
and you don't
crazy.
do anything. You just play games and you set a camera up where people can watch you. Like
What games are you gonna play?
See, I'm trying to think about this. I know how to play Grand Theft Auto.
Hey,
and let's see, Sims, I like the Sims.
Okay.
See, I'm so uneducated, I don't know anything.
And how do you make money off of it?
Your guess is as good as mine. I guess how many people watch it, like...
Oh, no, this bitch doesn't fucking know anything. This bitch is pathetic.
Donations?
I'm sorry to even call her that.
He knows. This guy's got it.
That's crazy. I've never liked a stranger enough to donate to him.
So essentially it seems like any venture that Tuah gets pitched, she once again does no due diligence to look into what it actually is. Which is obviously how she ruined her online reputation in the first place.
That's what I'm thinking.
Suckers get licked. Every day. Every day.
It beats me.
It's true. I'm like, hey, if you want to pay me. There's your money.
I can't stop you, man.
I mean, how someone can be handed a life of luxury on a silver platter and blow it this bad by being so painfully lazy is beyond my comprehension. I mean, she says during this interview that before the fame, she was making $400
Like, if I was her, I would have made a faceless brand. I would have been on some shit like that. Like, my shit was already tarnished after the crypto scam. That shit was already GG's.
Week, working in a factory.
I'll quit my job. I was like, it's gonna shit on $400 and something a week anyways, so,
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Keep in mind, this is someone who had to stay in high school till she was 20 years old because she could simply not pass her classes.
So I saw this video yesterday of the Tuah girl when she was in high school. It even says her name in the bottom of her dancing. I saw the date on the video was 2022, and I was like, no way she's the same age as me. And this isn't a video from like the past either, because it was using a sound that was like trending during that time. So this had me perplexed, because I was like, I thought she was way older, so I checked her age, I looked it up. And she's 22, bro. Like, she's a year and a half older than me. If you're born in July of 02, you should not be graduating in 2022. That's like class of 2020. So the Hawk Tuah girl is a super senior, bro.
I mean, when they said no
She
child
a red
left behind,
shirt. Shawty a whole red shirt senior, my nigga. That's a red shirt senior right there, Chad. If you never knew what that was. That's like a repeat freshman or like a repeat. But she a two-peat. That's different. That's unheard of.
they fucking meant it. And it's also painfully ironic that this is the podcast she chose to make an appearance on, because the parents of the host are some of the most notorious scammers in recent history. Some of you may have seen their TV shows. I think it's called like The Chrisleys. And a couple of years back, they were convicted of a variety of fraud and tax evasion schemes.
Federal judge in Atlanta sentenced Todd Chrisley to 12 years in prison yesterday, while his wife Julie got 7 years behind bars.
Oh,
the judge
shit.
sentenced their accountant.
Oh my God! Both these niggas got locked up
to 3 years in prison.
Damn!
The couple,
Wait,
for
who?
their show behind bars. The judge sentenced their accountant to 3 years in prison.
Damn, nigga, the accountant too. What the fuck? Oh my God!
What they do?
Nigga, the accountant got sentenced too, bitch. Damn, what the fuck? She locked all them niggas up. She said the nigga that do the math. She said the nigga that make the money and the bitch that be taking all the money. Oh, nah.
The couple, known for their show Chrisley Knows Best, were found guilty earlier this year of defrauding banks and the IRS out of millions of dollars, all to fund a lavish lifestyle.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's really funny to me because at first
they should have at least made an investment. Watch that shit with some in a trust fund or some shit like.
Woman wants her to detail her life, her virality, and what it's really been like since she got famous.
After this happened, where did like your career go from there?
I don't know. At first, I just kind of ran with it. Like, I started doing appearances. We done that. Let's see. What else did we do? We did a bunch of shit. Last year was packed. Like, I didn't even have a summer hardly last year. And then it just kept getting busier. And then we ended up starting a podcast, and that's where everything kind of like started straightening out a little bit. Yeah, that's where it was more structured. Oh, yeah.
And eventually she's like, well, that's great and all, but let's talk about the elephant in the room.
And so what happened, obviously, with the whole coin fiasco?
That was a hot ass mess. Let me just tell you. And I've learned that's something I hate that it happened, and I hate the people that got affected by it, but that's something I needed to like open my eyes a little bit. You gotta be so careful with what you put your name on. I'm too much of a dumbass to run anything like that, so. But I've never heard anything good about that, Bitcoin, or anything on the stock market. I don't know. I'm a girl. I don't know nothing about that shit.
Bitcoin is like huge.
Exactly, and I don't know anything about it.
And so Hawk still plays the card that she was willfully ignorant to the entire situation.
Silly.
Something that I honestly
silly fucking coot. This bitch a bird. This a bird brain bitch. Chat. Bird brain bitch. Oh my gosh.
Find to be very realistic at this point, but also it's kind of like her way of avoiding herself of any accountability, which is also wrong. And she has also never really been upfront about how much money she herself was paid, and also kept for the promotion of this scheme.
Like, I just sat here and told the whole truth about crypto, but you'll have people that'll still read articles about me and be like, oh, she scammed all those people?
Makes you out to be the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
And I will say, this podcast was a rough listen in general.
My coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
Oh, no.
But before we get into Hawk Tuah being told the truth about her career right to her face, I have to tell you guys about today's video sponsor.
Fuck these ads. I got them headphones. They sent me some headphones too. I ain't gonna lie. Shouts out to Raycon.
Try to interactive noise. The sound quality is at once. But they're going absolute buds, going for buy Raycon customers. And the most interesting thing honestly has to be when she talks about her future plans, and she claims there's some sort of documentary on the way.
What's next for you?
So we've had talks about a documentary. We're working on that. We have a producer picked out, but we're still kind of getting into detail with that, and it's supposed to be a surprise, so I can't tell too much.
Now, I'm not really sure if she has Scorsese or Tarantino directing this thing, but even 5 months ago when she went on another podcast, she mentioned this documentary as well, and she's like really trying to keep it under wraps.
And when do you think the documentary's coming out?
So we have a producer for it right now, which we haven't announced like who it is yet, but that'll be something to come, I'm sure, here pretty soon.
And I really think that she just keeps saying this to suggest that she still has something going on with her online persona. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could see a documentary about the scam going straight to Tubi or some shit like that, but overall, no one really wants to hear an hour-long think piece on how Sandy Cheeks got famous from talking about blowing a guy. You know, giving some fellatio. And this is something the other host actually keeps it real about in terms of what these people are actually going to want from her in order to agree to this documentary.
You're gonna have to sit down and talk about that evening, your life, what happened. They're going to want to talk about more than Shaq.
Yeah.
Maybe even you. So
that's scary.
And in general, this guy keeps it much more real with her than the other podcast host. Granted, they do both ask her about what she feels about the prospect of her 15 minutes of fame coming to an end, and how she would react to that. And once again, he keeps it real with her about cashing out on her fame.
He's always believed in me. Both of them have. So they're like, you're not one of those things that's going to burn out after like a month.
well, I mean, it's sort of like
Bitch burnt out.
the guy
quick.
sings Mambo number 5 came in.
Lou Bega?
Lou Bega.
Yeah.
I said, Lou, like, hey, man, you got some heat. And it's like, it's never going to end. And I was like, well, it may. We don't know that it's not going to. It might end, might not. I don't know. But it seems like now is a good time to capitalize on that, So that's all I'm saying. I look at you as sort of the Lou Bega of the South.
Lou Bega of the South.
I know it's been said many times.
So he's kind of telling her to her face that it would be a good idea to cash out now. Now, I don't know if she's smart enough to catch on to what he's trying to say to her here, but basically he's putting it nicely that her star is dwindling or completely burnt out. I mean, he even tells her that she may have to go back to her job of boxing up springs in a corner of a factory.
You have to have a job.
Yep.
And could be boxing up springs and sending those out.
And once again, Hawk really just shows that she knows nothing about the ventures she continues to find herself involved in.
Hawk
it's almost
stupid.
mind-numbing how out of the
I ain't even trying to make fun of this girl, but Hawk is really bird brain.
Loop that she truly is.
You're taking care of the people around you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But keeping it real.
I do. I try to keep it real.
Mm-hmm. And the podcast, we making any money with that?
I don't really know.
Okay. Well, you should get a little more into your finances.
Yeah, I definitely should. I should keep up
What the fuck is she saying right now? I don't know.
with it better.
So this interview was definitely more effective than the other one
yeah,
because
that's
he was
wild.
so honest. But I also found it
That's
strange
crazy.
how he did take time to sprinkle in some not so discreet racial comments during the show. Like this really weird shit that he says when she talks about the time that she met Shaq and how he was like a really nice person.
What is it? He has a recliner? The Lazy Boy.
Lazy Boy.
Yes, he's everywhere. I can't go anywhere without seeing Shaq on everything. Or
He
pops up on
sponsors
TV.
everything.
He does, and he's all over TV too. You can't
Should
get
you
away
have
from him.
Should you have an African American be the face of something that has boy in it and lazy? No count boy.
Yeah.
I mean, lazy boy
that's
is kind of a
crazy.
weird move for a black dude.
That's
So
wild.
yeah, this episode was kind of just
Hey,
all
that's
over
actually a wild thing to say, bro. Like, wait, what the fuck? No, nah, that's
the place.
deep
But hey,
thinking.
I guess she did take the guy's advice 5 months ago and did decide to cash out on the Gooners. And she has now paywalled pictures of herself for $40 a pop. And let me tell you guys, if you were paying $40 to see a single picture of some Hawk Tuah action, you might be one of the most painfully down bad men on planet Earth. Still, like I said, this girl has many simps that come out in droves in her comment section.
There's no reason not to like her, what's not to love? She goes down on her guy, is genuinely funny, southern accent and good looks. Hell yeah. Some people are just upset by the way she became famous. It's not her fault. She wasn't asking to get famous, but if you can get famous for nothing, why not? And on top of that, she's genuinely a cool chick.
She's just a country girl, folks. Precious and harmless.
Aw, bless her heart. She's doing the best she can with her limited brain cells.
Yeah, that
And you know,
makes
after
that.
all
That's
these
the right
hours
comment.
of digesting Hawkmania, I really think this is someone who was sadly not intelligent enough to handle the amount of power she suddenly wielded. And I really
for
think
real.
whoever is in charge of her still trying to make her a thing through all these various avenues and ventures is seriously doing her a disservice. I mean, she even talks about in one of these interviews how they wanted her to do stand-up.
You know, because managers kind of pick a lane. They do stand-ups, or they do actors, or they
They've
do...
tried to get me into stand-up, but I'm a chicken. I don't like crowds.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, because they
That's
could book
awful.
Hawk Tuah girl at the club.
See?
And I
That's
get that
awful.
this agent probably wants to get paid, but some of these moments here are legitimately sad to watch.
You ever wish you weren't famous? Yeah, sometimes.
So yes, Hawk can be very arrogant, she can be very ignorant, but honestly I think it's time to put her story to bed. I mean, we all know how much she loves her sleep.
But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
But yes, y'all let me know what you guys think about the Hawk Tuah update down below.
That's awful.
Y'all also make sure
Yeah, nah, she's cooked.